What are the strongest warships in the Brazilian Navy? What tough machines lie in their fleet? And can they compete with some of the most advanced naval forces in the world? Well, today we'll find out together, exploring the top 10 most powerful warships in the Brazilian Navy. In this list, we'll include only the best frigates, vessels, and submarines in service. But before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're into military rankings. And now, let's get started. Number 10. Grajaú class. The Grajaú class patrol vessels are integral to the Brazilian Navy's coastal defense strategy. Designed for versatility, these ships conduct patrol operations in territorial and coastal waters, safeguard offshore platforms, combat illicit activities like drug trafficking and illegal fishing, and perform search and rescue missions. Measuring 46.5 meters in length, with a beam of 7.5 meters and a draft of 2.3 meters, each vessel displaces approximately 217 tons when fully loaded. Their propulsion system comprises two MTU 16V396TB 94 diesel engines, each delivering 2,740 horsepower, enabling a top speed of 26 knots. The standard armament includes a Bofors 40mm L/70 cannon and two Oerlikon 20mm automatic cannons. Number 9. Round Table class. The Round Table class, also known as the Sir Lancelot class, was a series of British landing ship logistics vessels introduced in the 1960s to enhance amphibious warfare capabilities. These ships were designed to transport troops, vehicles, and supplies directly onto shore without the need for port facilities. Each vessel measured approximately 126 meters in length, 18 meters in beam, and had a draft of 4 meters. They displaced around 5,765 tons when fully loaded. Propulsion was provided by two diesel engines generating 9,400 brake horsepower, allowing for a maximum speed of 17 knots and a range of approximately 17,000 kilometers at a cruising speed of 28 kilometers per hour. Number 8. Foudre class. The Foudre class, developed for the French Navy, comprises amphibious assault ships designed to transport troops, vehicles, and equipment directly onto shore without relying on port facilities. These vessels measure 168 meters in length, with a beam of 23.5 meters and a draft of 5.2 meters. When fully loaded, they displace approximately 12,000 tons. Powered by two SEMT peel-stick diesel engines producing 15,290 kilowatts, they can reach speeds up to 20 knots. Their range extends to 11,000 nautical miles at a cruising speed of 15 knots. The ship's well deck can accommodate various landing craft, including up to 8 chalands de transport de matériel, or 2 larger chalands de débarquement d'infanterie et de char landing craft. Additionally, they feature a flight deck and hangar capable of operating 4 Super Puma or 2 Super Freeland helicopters, enhancing their operational flexibility. Number 7. Aratu class. The Aratu class comprises coastal minesweepers operated by the Brazilian Navy. Built in the 1970s by the German shipyard of Becking and Rasmussen, these vessels feature wooden hulls, rendering them immune to magnetically triggered mines. Each ship measures approximately 47 meters in length, with a beam of 8.3 meters and a draft of 2.5 meters, displacing around 450 tons when fully loaded. They are powered by 4 Maybach diesel engines, collectively producing 4,500 brake horsepower, enabling a top speed of 24 knots. Their primary armament consists of a single Bofors 40mm 70 caliber anti-aircraft gun. The class originally included 6 ships: Aratu, Inhaúma, Atalaia, Aracatuba, Abrolhos, and Albardão. As of May 2021, Aratu, Atalaia, and Aracatuba remain active, while Inhaúma, Abrolhos, and Albardão have been decommissioned. Number 6. Amazonas class. The Amazonas class consists of 3 offshore patrol vessels serving in the Brazilian Navy. Originally built by BAE Systems surface ships for the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard, these ships were acquired by Brazil in 2012 after the original contract was canceled. Each vessel measures 90 meters in length with a beam of 13.5 meters and a draft of 3.5 meters, displacing approximately 2,060 tons when fully loaded. They are powered by 2 MAN-16 Fe-28/33D diesel engines, delivering a combined 14,700 kilowatts, enabling a top speed of 25 knots. The ships are equipped with a 20-meter flight deck capable of supporting a medium-sized helicopter weighing up to 7 tons. Number 5. Macaé class. The Macaé class comprises offshore patrol vessels serving the Brazilian Navy, designed to enhance maritime security and safeguard the nation's extensive coastline. Based on the French Vigilante 400 CL-54 design, these ships were constructed domestically, with the first 2 units built by Indústria Naval do Ceará and subsequent vessels by Estaleiro Ilha and Arsenal de Marinha do Rio de Janeiro. Each vessel measures 55.6 meters in length, with a beam of 8 meters and a draft of 2.5 meters, displacing approximately 500 tons when fully loaded. They are powered by 2 MTU-16 V4000 M90 diesel engines, enabling a top speed of 21 knots and a range of 2,500 nautical miles at a cruising speed of 15 knots. Number 4. Broadsword class. The Broadsword class, officially designated as Type 22 frigates, were a series of warships developed for the British Royal Navy, primarily focused on anti-submarine warfare during the Cold War era. A total of 14 vessels were constructed between the late 1970s and early 1990s, divided into 3 batches, each incorporating advancements over its predecessors. These frigates measured approximately 131 meters in length, with a beam of 14.8 meters and a draft of 6.1 meters. They had a displacement ranging from 4,400 tons in the initial batch to 5,300 tons in the final batch. The propulsion system utilized a combined gas and gas arrangement, featuring 2 Rolls-Royce Olympus and 2 Rolls-Royce Tyne gas turbines, delivering a total power output of 65,300 horsepower. Number 3. Inhaúma class. The Inhaúma class comprises a series of corvettes developed for the Brazilian Navy to enhance its coastal defense and patrol capabilities. Designed with assistance from the German company Marine Technik, these vessels were constructed domestically in Brazil. Initially, plans called for the construction of 12 to 16 ships. However, due to economic constraints, only 5 were completed. Each corvette measures approximately 95.8 meters in length, with a beam of 11.4 meters and a draft of 3.7 meters. They have a standard displacement of 1,600 tons, increasing to 1,964 tons when fully loaded. The propulsion system employs a combined diesel or gas arrangement, featuring 1 General Electric LM2500 gas turbine and 2 MTU-16 V956T B91 diesel engines. This configuration enables a maximum speed of 26 knots and a range of 4,000 nautical miles at a cruising speed of 15 knots. Number 2. Tupi class. The Tupi class comprises a series of diesel-electric attack submarines operated by the Brazilian Navy, based on the German Type 209-1400 design. These submarines were constructed both in Germany and Brazil, with the lead vessel, Tupi, built by Hochwasserwerke Deutsche Werft in Kiel and commissioned in 1989. Subsequent units, Tamoio, Timbira, and Tapajós, were constructed domestically at the Arsenal de Marinha do Rio de Janeiro and entered service between 1994 and 1999. Each submarine measures approximately 61.2 meters in length, with a beam of 6.2 meters and a draft of 5.5 meters. They displace around 1,260 tons surfaced and 1,440 tons submerged. The propulsion system consists of 4 MTU-12V 493 TY-60 diesel engines, each producing 800 horsepower, and a single electric motor generating 5,000 horsepower, enabling submerged speeds up to 21.5 knots. Number 1. Riachuelo class. The Riachuelo class represents a significant advancement in the Brazilian Navy's submarine capabilities, derived from the French Scorpion class design, but tailored to meet Brazil's specific operational requirements. These diesel-electric attack submarines are engineered to conduct a variety of missions, including anti-submarine warfare, anti-surface warfare, long-range strikes, special operations, and intelligence gathering. Each submarine in this class measures approximately 70.6 meters in length, with a beam of 6.2 meters and a draft of 5.8 meters. When submerged, they displace around 1,900 tons. The propulsion system comprises 4 MTU-12V 396SE-84 diesel engines, each producing 1,500 horsepower, coupled with a Jumont Schneider EPM Magtronic electric motor, generating 3,909 horsepower. And there you have it, folks. These were the 10 strongest warships in the Brazilian Navy. Do you agree with this list? Let us know in the comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see much more rankings like this.